Hello, my dears. This is Resilient Lives coming to you on this Tuesday, hoping all is well. We are officially in the month of December, and it's the first Tuesday, and it's Giving Tuesday. And I'm sure that you are obviously aware of that. But if you're not, I don't know how you escaped it. I mean, my emails swamped with Giving Tuesdays, and organizations, of course, need donations, and and it's just that time of the year. Normally, it would be that time of the year anyway, but especially since we are in the midst of this ongoing pandemic, I'm sure Giving Tuesday is more in need this year than it has been before. But first, I just want to check on you before we talk about Giving Tuesdays and see how you're doing. Because before we can talk about giving or doing anything for anyone or anybody, we have to see how we're doing, how we're thriving, if we even have enough to give. So how are you? It is something that happens when we think about doing things for others. We think about suiting up ourselves and getting charged, and so then we can go out and help others. So if we have anything, just an inkling of something to think about, let's think about this Giving Tuesday. It's a holiday. We made it through Thanksgiving, and we made it through in a novel way. Now, the holidays have begun, and people are shopping and doing all sorts of things. And we're looking at how do we want to do this holiday. And again, we have choices. And we must remember that, because sometimes it can seem like we don't have a choice. And then that's when we do something or make a decision without planning and looking at the pros and cons, or not doing the analysis of situations. So it's important to look at the choices that we have. But as we think about Giving Tuesdays, one thought that came to my mind is giving to others. You know, we've talked about having that vital support, and the holidays especially are a time when sadness happens, and people who have lost loved ones are grieving. The holidays are a difficult time anyway. But with the pandemic, we've been isolated and not being able to see each other. So this would be a great time to consider giving to others. Now, I don't know if you remember when we talked about charging ourselves a while ago. And it was an interesting concept, because it was not intuitive as we looked at it, because when I thought about charging myself, I thought about getting some rest and doing those things that charge my energy. And but as I was doing some reading, I was made aware of three different keys to charging ourselves. And these three keys will probably be appropriate for the holidays, since there's some depression, some people feeling isolated, just there is a great need out there. And the 3 keys had to do with meaning, interaction, and energy. And they seemed easy enough to remember, but I remember someone asking me, they wanted to live a meaningful life and they wanted to do something. What can I do? And these 3 keys are part of the answer, because when you are looking at meaning means you want to do something that is meaningful for someone else. You want to have a meaningful impact on someone else. And then the interaction part is interacting with others in a positive way. And then the one on energizing, I'm calling it energizing, but it was just talking about making the choices that improves our body, mind, and soul. So those are easy enough, and those are things that we've been doing, because when we think about meaning and we think about interaction and the energy part, we've been doing that virtually to make sure that we all continue to thrive. We stay together. Because together is healing. We provide that vital support to the other. And so this is just a reminder on Giving Tuesday, which is to give to others. Because the intriguing point here is that when we do this for others, we are charging ourselves. Who would have thought? And hopefully, I know, I'm the jury's still out on this holiday. We're working hard to do those things that are going to help us get in the holiday spirit. We've got a tree, and they're decorating the tree and putting up decorations, trying to get in the mood. But in addition to that, maybe making that call to someone, checking on someone, doing those things that provide meaning. Buying something from a small business, because these are times when the businesses are not doing too well. But however you look at it, or whatever it is you decide to do, as we're focusing on meaning on Giving Tuesday, let's just consider putting something aside to reflect on the others. So as we give, as we think about giving, let's consider giving to others, making meaning, interacting, and making good choices. And those are the things that will give us a little joy when we go about experiencing the holidays, because so many don't have, and here we are. So just wanted to talk a little bit about this giving, because there is a great need. We just don't want to, we want to be selective in our choices. We want to give on Tuesday, and it doesn't really have to be on Tuesday, but we want to have our antenna up and see what is it that we can do to help improve someone else's holiday. So I'm beaming my love and support. Know that you're loved. This is Resilient Lives. beaming you a little energy and thinking of you. So until next time, we'll talk then. Bye-bye.